set up. I do have my boy David Fujimura ready to go, and we have a heck of a match for you guys. So we're gonna tell them they can start. We're gonna get stuff going. John is gonna throw it over here on our screen so we can see what's going on. And then we are going to be ready to cast this event, guys. Again, guys, remember, we'll continue to talk about Hunter, still, advertise as best we can. It's just that was something that was really important to Philippe. We wanted to make sure we can get him out here. And if you can bring the chat over for us, too, so we can see it. Just flip it over here so we can... All right, guys. So we have Jordan Kelly on the left playing Golden Frieza, which is sick. That's not the Frieza you expect people to play, is it, David?
No. We were actually expecting to see a lot of Universe 7 Frieza, and lo and behold, we have a Golden Frieza.
We have a Golden Frieza. And then on the right, we have Nestor playing Oob. A little off screen, but we can see Oob down there hanging out. I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences to any friends. Yeah, actually, a couple of his friends are here playing in the event. Like Philippe said, they stated that they just didn't know how to grieve, but they knew that he would want them there playing, which is just has to be extremely emotional, right? Especially if they continue to do well and what I mean, like just you dedicate every win to your friend, and as you win and as you succeed, it just has to be more and more emotional. I can only imagine. I don't know. I've never been in that situation, but.
So looks like Golden Frieza is going for the Goku lineage route here. I almost thought with that first Bardock he was going to be more of a swap, 1-2 swap aggro.
Sure, Storm.
Style.
Yeah, the Storm deck, so everybody calls it. I hate that name, but everyone's embraced it, so I have to do it too, right?
Yeah, look, he's looking to go into the 3-drop, which means he's going to the 4, 5, and 8. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Young Money Mike, is Fuji commentating with you every round? Yes, he is. As many rounds as I can get him.
I'm gonna try. No, so I will be commentating today, and tomorrow I will be playing in the 2K event.
So here Jordan's attacking 10,000. In the 10,000. And there is Nestor using a Mass Saiyan to combo out of that. Kind of unexpected. Swapping it into the Goten that we expected. 10,000 into a 10,000 again. Looks at the top 3. Cold Bloodlust. Nope, not 3 of a kind. Takes a Cold Bloodlust instead of the super combo. Interesting.
I think he's looking to
Cold Bloodlust the Oob maybe, or the Goku Oob play maybe.
Yeah, that could be it. Cold Bloodlusting that Oob.
But then he taps out, so well, I guess he can kill untap one because he did play a Frieza off of it.
So it'll be interesting to see which one he Cold Bloodlust actually, because you can go both ways. Getting the Goku keeps him at 15 and doesn't allow him to bring the Oob in play, but getting the Oob means he kind of dumps his hand and doesn't get that removal that he wants.
That's a good point.
So the Oob looks to be going hard on the Pan Hercule combo, which is a surprisingly really strong engine for a lot of decks to deal with. And
there's Oob coming down as energy.
That also could be a Cold Bloodless target for Jordan here.
Would you take Kobolas off that Kobolas super combo?
Looking at his hand,
I guess he does have a shuffle effect in the Frieza, right? So I guess it doesn't matter.
Like 3 Nimbuses.
Yeah, but I think I would have taken the super combo, right?
It really depends. I'm not familiar with this matchup because you don't see Goku lineage Golden Frieza every day, but typically, yeah, taking the super combo would probably be the right choice. But if you saw in his hand, he does have one, so he's not lacking in that department. So maybe he just wanted the Bloodlust for security.
Ooh, take another Goten here, right? I just am not calling the right the right pick here.
He's gonna go for the Sorbet. Sorbet, it's gonna keep his Golden Frieza ability going.
Yeah.
Maybe he just wants to keep that going. All right. See?
There's Dodora.
Yeah.
Didn't he have a different super combo the last time we saw it, or no?
No, it was Dodora.
Okay. It makes sense. You can get him off of Vending Frieza. That's pretty much the go-to with Golden Frieza here, but...
So I'm interested to see if he goes past the 2-drop. I haven't really... Okay, so we've seen the 3, we've seen the 4, we've seen the 5. Let's see if he has the 6. Or, sorry, the 8. He definitely has the hand size to go up against the meta right now.
There's Sorbet.
What's that, 12 cards in hand?
Well, actually,
Oh, there's a Shigesh.
Shigesh. Interesting. I think I have seen a lot of people not sideboarding in Cronoa, though.
Yeah, a lot of the Demigra decks have been shying away for it in lieu of the minus Killy zone.
3-drop Goku. Swing with leader. Gosh, Jordan. So many cards in hand. So much defensive options.
We'll see if Nestor can get his engine going.
All right, Nestor tapping 2 to play out Pan here. So what does Pan and Hercule do?
So what Hercule does is it's a barrier, and it's auto triggers when you play the Pan, and it allows you to, the combination between the two, when you have the 2 out, it allows you to draw 2 cards and ready a energy at the end of your turn.
Oh, cool.
So the ability stacks if you have multiple Hercules, which is interesting here. He decided to go for the Pan instead of the second Hercule, because once you start stacking those Hercules up, the Pans start becoming pretty devastating.
Right.
And then the Pan, if a Hercule is in play, it gains, basically is a double strike, dual attack, 20k.
All right, 15 into 15. Goku into Pan. Nestor playing out announcer. It's always nice whenever you can make them you have to use the announcer as a counter. I like him much better as just a 1-drop draw 2, you know, if possible. Using the successor here to go get a 5-cost was that SS4 Goku?
That's from the starter decks.
From the starter decks. That's the one that's is it restand? What does it do?
He gains triple strike, I believe, and gets a bonus to his attack. So this is a pretty interesting deck he has. He's using the advantage he's using the energy advantage that he gains off Golden Frieza to accelerate out multiple Goku lineage.
Yeah, which is really cool.
All right, so he's hard pressed to keep that Pan in play.
Nobody wants to keep that Pan in play so much.
Typically for the Oob decks, Pan is your main attacker, so I believe he wants to keep Pan in play to keep the pressure on.
To keep the pressure. Opponent's at 4 life.
He just needs to get in twice with the pan, and that's a game.
Interesting that Jordan decided not to attack with Gohan there.
I think he wants to just make sure it survives the turn
For a swap.
for the Goku next turn.
Yeah, thank you, Gator. I knew it was something like that. I knew it could attack twice. That's right. It takes the active main. It takes a life, and then you can withstand him, and he gets triple strike if you have 3 or less life. The SS4. I knew it was something like that because I remember we did a lot of casting on the starter deck tournaments at Otakon, and I remember that guy being just like the best finisher out of all the starter decks. And I remembered he was a way he could withstand. I couldn't remember exactly how though.
I think I'm expecting Jordan to Nimbus here in the first one.
Yeah, Jordan absolutely has a lot of Nimbuses in hand to do so. So if he wants to Nimbus, he can definitely shut down Nestor's attacks for quite a few turns here. What's he going to pitch? A lot of options in hand. Pitch a Goku. We'll scoot the table back underneath the tent after this round, so we can kind of take away some of this glare. That's my fault. I was actually warned about that by some nerd named John, and I decided to do it anyway. Ooh, Jordan taking the hit going to 2. Pretty scary.
So it's going to be the last attack of his turn from Nimbus.
And he's still got another Nimbus in hand to stop him if he has to.
2 to 5 life though. I can't imagine Jordan winning the game from here, but it's definitely possible with a triple striker. He still has to hit Nestor 2 times though. Also, guys, don't forget that you can catch the bonus feature match on the Kitchtail Meta YouTube channel. This round 2, we actually have Khalifa versus Soul Striker Goku, which is a pretty cool matchup that you guys can check out next week on the Kitchtail Meta YouTube channel. All right, Nestor going to defend himself here, it looks like. Overstream, why did you do Oob Dury not put his pick in the corner? That's because I don't have it. I actually haven't updated the leader pictures for World Tournament leaders or the draft box. Yeah, so that's my fault. Actually, completely forgot that space and completely forgot to do that. So that's my fault. That's why there's a blank over there. And unfortunately, the spot open isn't transparent, so I can't even put it under it either. I have to it has to be perfect size. So I'll have to take care of that when I get home.
All right, so Jordan's going in here with this SS4. Comboing up to 35-45. Shouldn't be too much of an issue for Oob to combo out of.
Oob with a lot of tools. Has a lot of super combos in his deck. He can run Unbreakables, right? Mm-hmm. He can run his actual ability that gives him a super combo, and he can run super combos.
Yep, so a total of 12. The most you can play currently.
But he got down to 3 cards to not take that hit.
Mm-hmm.
Now Jordan's actually going to take the life to give this triple strike and untap it. Now he's attacking here for triple strike. Interesting. Interesting.
Now with the with the new Cell combo in set 5, it's going to be interesting to see if Oob will pick that up as well.
Yeah, no, there is no top cut. Sailbin, no top cut, and we have over 310 players. Self for 18, the biggest East Coast tournaments ever hosted. Pretty big deal.
I want to say it's the 2nd largest regional to date as well.
Yeah, as far as that goes, there's been a couple. There was a 500 one in San Jose. Mm-hmm. There was a 500 one again in California, and I think the one in Vegas was 500.
Vegas was 500
I think.
as well?
Was it not 500?
I know the one in Seattle wasn't 500. That was a mistake. That was they closed their registration, and they marked it as sold out. So it
Oh, okay.
yeah. So I think Seattle got like 200. So I want to say this is
Oh my goodness,
the,
boys! Here comes
second
Fu
one.
for the win. So many cards. Even has a Shigesh if you wanted to Shigesh into it. But if I was him, I would not show the Shigesh.
AD guy. He's the IT guy.
Yeah, when we connected to it, we didn't get the splash page.
Okay, so you go to any web page and you
It
can
gives, no,
So
it
let's
gives,
see if Oob can combo out of this.
I don't know. I'll tell you, if any leader can do it,
you have Chrome on there.
it's probably going to be Oob.
I tried Chrome and nothing did.
But with so few cards in hand, I don't.
I know,
We'll see what
Sneezy.
happens.
I have been coughing forever. Did he get there? This is 25, 35, 45, 50, 55, 60, 70.
Disconnect from it. I mean, we just tried it with
They got connected over
yeah,
there.
they're on their laptop.
So that's 20.
And I'm connected on mine.
65, and it looks like he combos out.
Holy moly.
He does only leave him with.
Wait a second. What Goku card
Two
does he have in
cards
his
in
hand
hand.
right now? Because he does have a super combo in his hand. And he gets super combo in the Goku, I think. Because
It's the 5 drop.
It's a 5 drop, okay.
It's the abrupt Goku that
he can't actually-
comes into play if his other, if he has no board in play.
He should have comboed the Shigesh. Yeah, I guess you guys are right. Yes, you should have. And Jordan is just... I like what Jordan was trying to do there, though. Because Jordan didn't combo the Shigesh, sure. But it seemed unlikely that Nestor could beat him, beat that combo. And he's not showing Shigesh to his opponent for the sideboard.
Correct.
But...
it could have cost him the game
Right,
there.
but at the end of the day, how much is it worth, right? So...
Yeah.
We're actually mainly
No, Rare Cuisine, Kid Shigesh, Golden Frieza refused to use the Shigesh.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, he wanted to conceal it for possibly blowing him out game 2. And
Which I think that was the right play.
if he wins these next 2, yeah.
I mean, I understand what he's trying to do here. What was that? Nestor won. Yeah.
So we did finally see the 8 drop Goku. So it'll be interesting to see if he plays the secret. It's a very interesting secret. It's hasn't gotten to see play as much as the other ones, unfortunately.
2 Goten down his energy. I cannot imagine that's the right play.
Doesn't look like he has a 1-drop to swap into, so I think he's just clearing the way, which is unfortunate because you could definitely try to look for those with
And
Gotens.
but wouldn't you rather have I'd rather just on 2 play Goten than I would put him as energy.
Yeah.
I mean, not swapping is obviously not ideal, but holy crap, that card is so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd rather just hard cast the Goten for 2.
Yeah, I'd pay 3 for him probably. Let's see what Jordan decides to do.
So
though.
Ever Curious here, he's trying to get his Goku, sorry, his Pan Hercule going.
Also, something Jordan can do too, that Golden Frieza players often do, is they can kind of pre-cast their Frieza targets so that they have something to. They don't like. I feel like a lot of Golden Frieza players, when they play it, they always use Golden Frieza's ability on the turn that Golden Frieza is out. If that makes sense. And you can actually like kind of stock them up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
store them up, and that way you have a couple turns of actual untap instead of having to invest into it.
Correct. And especially on the Awakened turn, you want to have at least 2 in play. And if you can stock up enough, it kind of gives you almost a better than Soul Striker turn.
Yeah.
Because you can untap a maximum of 3.
And draw 2
So-
extra cards, and draw 2 cards off the Awaken, and draw a card off the attack. So yeah, you can really. How cool would it be if Bardock was Frieza's army? Oh, buddy.
Oh, Dusty.
Balanced? He has everything else. Might as well give him
yeah.
Frieza's army.
Yeah, you know, having him be Frieza's army wouldn't be the end of the world.
Then he decides to attack with it. That means he's going to use it this turn.
Mm-hmm. He cleared. Oh, I see what he did. He tapped the Ever Curious and cleared it with the what is that little bugger's name?
Oh, I'm not going to tell you. I know his name.
Dusty, I think
he's
you
the
gotta
bane.
tell me.
He's the bane of my
you gotta
existence.
tell me his name.
When I was streaming in set 1 and 2, I got blown out by little. I'll call him G Dog for a long time. I gave you his first letter.
Oh, Goldo.
Yeah, Goldo. There he is.
Goldo.
Yep.
I just wanted to get you to say
He blew me
it.
out all the time, man. He did. All the time.
I know he's your favorite battle card of all
Then
time.
they printed Bulma. So there's 2 of them.
And then, you know what they did? They printed a card that's even better than Bulma
Yeah.
in the World
Jordan
Tournament.
Just does so much damage to himself. But see, Jordan can awaken this turn, but he doesn't have a Frieza's army to take advantage of it. And it's weird to me that he chose to use Frieza's army, his Frieza army untap on Goldo the turn he awakens. Why wouldn't he just awaken first and then use it? Right, it's an extra energy.
Yeah, that is correct. He might have not had the. No, he definitely.
Yeah.
No,
He's successored for the swap.
Okay, but did he have the Bardock beforehand?
He had the Bardock in hand. I think he didn't want to risk having to completely tap out.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping the GoTinks player makes it far too. I'll get him on a stream again. I'll get him on the bonus coverage stream. Such a cool deck. Such a cool deck. We'll try to get him on there next round.
All right, so living the Avenging Frieza dream, getting an Avenging Frieza. If only I was that lucky with that deck.
Avenging Frieza into Avenging Frieza.
So for
It's going to work out for him.
mm-hmm. As long as he hits that next one. So for having such a lackluster first 2 turns, his turn 3 is pretty
Pretty
busy.
good. Doing a lot of stuff on
Doing
turn
a
3
lot
here.
of things.
Yes.
Well, now Golden Frieza has that grip that we saw from Game 1, and Nestor's going to go ahead and do the Goku. And which one is he going to Cold Bloodlust? Looks like he's Cold Bloodlusting the Goku.
I think that's the right play.
In this situation where the Oob wouldn't actually remove anything off his board, yeah, I think so. He's keeping the pressure off and
I would argue that I think it's almost always the best play.
keeping the
to Cold Ball to Goku, don't you?
most of the time, yes.
Yeah, we'll try to get a baby Vegeta leader on now. For ya.
She did. Hoping Gotenk player makes it far. Gigaton, I do too. I hope that Gotenks goes the distance.
Solid player.
Yeah, he was definitely
He made a lot of solid plays.
Yeah, we didn't really catch any bad plays or decisions. It was all pretty solid. And it's really nice to see a deck like that played by someone that well as well.
Yeah.
Because then
It's a very meta-defining deck. I like that. Like
Yeah.
he played. It's definitely. He's playing it to beat a specific number of decks. Like he's not trying to,
Yeah, he thought that deck out pretty well.
Jordan getting Sorbet off of the draw here.
He's trying to keep that Goku in play. Because Oob still gets the effect if you hardcast him.
Absolutely.
So without the you don't have to have the Goku.
Yeah, both Peter Katani and Marcel are here, guys. Ooh, Shigesh is one of the targets. But doesn't get a Frieza's Army card.
And
how unfortunate.
That's why we need more Frieza's Army cards.
we're getting some next set. Getting
Yeah.
a slew of them.
That
Not sure what number a slew is, but it's a number.
But there will be some.
Dusty, can you get my boy Isaac Vega on stream? He is playing Baby Vegeta. Yeah, if I can find him, if he's doing well, we'll try to get him on there. Isaac Vega, that's a cool name. Reminds me of like the Street Fighter. Vega was my favorite character on Street Fighter.
I would say mine was Zangief.
Just a loser. Here comes the Oob super combo to stop that attack from Fu. Love it.
And effortlessly
Man, do you think
combos out.
in set 5 with Oob you put Cell in there too?
set 5.
Do you just go up to
you
16
know what?
super combos? Why not? That's
I
what
mean,
I'm gonna do. I go
I
up
mean,
to 16 and say,
you
come at
have
me,
to
bro.
at least try it, right? You have to at least
Plus,
try
you
it.
have the Blue Negate that untaps 2 energy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You have the Whis' Coercion on crack. And
I'm okay with it.
he's getting ready for the value town here with Hercule.
Dusty, what's up, you big old pimp? Nothing much. Gravity boost. How you doing, my friend? You know how I'm doing over here. Just coughing. I'm like, these decks are so cool. It's killing me. What's up with Does Oob have any restriction at all? Like he's not like an ounce or anything like that. Like you don't have to.
No.
There's no restriction,
Nope.
right?
Nope.
Yeah, you
Guga's,
can run like 4 cost Shinron. Seems good in that deck. Set 5. Because you
And-
have that in Hercule and Pan out. You can untap like 3 energy a turn.
he's very bursty. If you build him right, he can do some pretty big turns.
Who's the co-host today? We have Mr. David Fujimura.
Mira.
Yeah. Then we have David Fujimura here, my boy, from the Kitchen Meta team. He's going to play in tomorrow's event, but today he already had his invite, so he decided to help me out on the caster desk, and he's been fantastic.
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of scout out the meta, see what everyone's playing, and just have some fun with Dusty here. Already had my invite. Just wanted to
Have a good time.
sit back, relax in this wonderful state of Florida.
The wonderful
and-
state of Orlando, he said.
The wonderful state of. I was hoping you didn't catch that.
I catch everything. Except what's going on in the game.
So he's getting a backup plan for his Goku lineage. He's getting that 2-drop setup. I don't think he has the 4-drop. That's pretty
Does
unfortunate.
the Hercule have barrier?
Hercule does have barrier,
Okay, I thought
so
so.
it stays in play.
Right.
He pretty much just sits there and looks derpy like
Right.
Hercule does.
I think it's at 15k base.
10k base.
Oh, 10k. Okay, I couldn't tell because of the sunlight beam. I
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
tell. I was like, if
You
it's
know what?
15k,
He might be 15k, but I'm pretty sure it's 10k.
I was like, if he is 15k, and the leader is at 15k when he awakens, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah. You know what? Let me take a look. Can you pass my backpack over there?
Sure. This one?
Yeah.
The pink, is it the pink one? There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Pink one. With the,
Dusty, I catch everything, including that cold. Yes, I definitely catch the cold. Gosh, man, guys, I've been sick for a long time. It's not even sick anymore. It's just the cough.
If you want to have the whole set in a binder.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I have it like right here. That's why I was looking for it. All right. Here. Haha. 10k.
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 All right, 15k and a 15k. Pan into Goku. There's the Flying Nimbus pitching nothing.
He's shutting down that pan.
The second one.
Now the only issue I have with the discard here is I don't think he was gonna attack with anything else other than that pan at second time.
I don't think he didn't discard.
Oh, he didn't
No,
discard?
he just used Nimbus.
Dusty catches everything.
Yeah. I apologize, JD. But when I fly, I don't dress up in a suit because I do if I bring carry on, but I can't fit my suit in my book bag with all my streaming gear. So a lot of airlines they're charging ridiculous amounts for carry-ons. Like the one I flew this time charged almost $100 for a carry-on. So I was like, nope, I'm stuffing everything into a book bag, and I'm wearing T-shirts, and we're going to make it. I have one pair of shorts for the whole weekend because I'm just like...
I am right there with you. I brought my
That's
backpack
why I'm
and
way
that's
over
it.
here.
Right. Well, to be fair, this is the first day I wore them. I mean, holy crap.
All right, and he found the 5-drop.
There he is, Triple Strike McGee coming out.
And I think he just hard casted this.
Yeah, pays 5 for it. He does have a Sorbet untapped, though, so he'll go up to 2 energy here at some point. Ooh, I like that. He's just attacking the pan.
Getting rid of the threats. I think this is really smart because Pan is basically the win con of the deck, and if he gets rid of him, he already has 1 in his energy. It means he only has 2 more at most left.
The only mistake I really see Jordan making here is he's just not stacking up these Frieza army cards as well as I think he could. If he could have a turn or two where he actually just untaps 2 energy without having to invest 1 into it, I think he could overwhelm this Oob deck pretty quickly. Nestor going through the super combos. Here comes in another 15k to 15k here. This is the 3rd attack into this freaking poor pan. You would like to think that Nestor has a way to protect this, right? Because he's ditching a lot of cards if he doesn't have a way to stop this.
He unfortunately doesn't have any Senzu Beans. Senzu Beans would have been huge value that this turn.
Also, I guess he could use Sorbet's effect before he sacks it, right? To try to get some extra combo power out?
He could, but I feel like the odds of him
Hitting are really low?
hitting are low enough to where he doesn't want to do it. And you have to remember, he might be playing the secret, and milling that would be pretty demoralizing.
True.
That would be pretty sad. So he hits and passes the turn.
Knocking Nestor down to 2 life. It's a pretty scary life total, as it turns out. 2 is pretty devastating.
Yeah.
You're dead to a lot of stuff with 2.
And he can have a pretty big turn next turn.
Yep.
He can evolve into the double strike 4-drop. He can evolve into the secret if he ends up finding it, and then that's just automatic damage. You can't get out of that. And he cold bloodlusts the Goku again.
Pretty annoying for Nestor, I would imagine. Keep getting this Goku cold bloodlusted, because Goku Oob here would be pretty good. It's just so much pressure. This is going to be 15k into 15k. Not sure which 15k he's attacking into.
I went into lead, and he combos out.
So Jordan not using Flying Nimbus here. Interesting. I think it's probably fine.
If Oob's hand size is small enough, he could just be trying to,
What just happened there? What?
Dump his hand. So he used Oob's leader ability. He basically takes a life, and he can bounce a battle card back to his opponent's hand. It also gives him 5k and critical.
And Jordan can just play this out next turn, though, right? How does Nestor beat... Ooh, I like that legendary flutes on the Goku. That sets the Goku up for next turn.
It sets it up for this turn. He could replay it and have the Oob.
Yeah, actually, that might not be bad. Seems scary, though. Maybe not, though. You still have 2 open energy at that point, and you get 1 back with Pan, right? So, yeah, maybe it's fine.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Jordan's at 2 life now.
Yeah, actually, John ran over to see.
Yeah, just to make sure for us.
All right, here's the 15K attack.
And Jordan is at 1 life.
1-1 here.
Sudden death.
Sudden finish him. Interesting that.
So, did you see if he has Shugesh in hand? Could this
This could be Shigesh blowout right here.
Could this be the blowout we were talking about?
Interesting though, he has food. He has enough to just play Fu, right?
He had only 5 open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had the initial 1 tapped.
Oh, good game.
He did not have it. And that's a quick 2 for Nestor.
That's a very quick 2 for Nestor there.